All right. Gotta adjust everything. So one thing with these, you guys have noticed that I got new glasses. My eyelashes keep rubbing against them, and I'm like, but then when they start, when I let them slide down a little bit, then I feel like they're gonna fall off of me. So I don't know. I think I need to go and take these babies to get adjusted. But as far as my eyelashes, I guess there's not really much I can do about that. It's like windshield wipers, but on the inside of my glasses. So I've been good. Been, you know, going through my shit, but I've been good. So how come you guys haven't seen me for a little bit? Hey Erica, happy Friday, sister. Hoping to be able to stop by tomorrow. Oh, I hope you stop by tomorrow too. I might be busy tomorrow. I have cleansings all day, but hopefully I'll get some time. I'll get to spend some time with you, because you do come a distance. So I hope to be able to spend some time with you. I have 2 cleansings booked for tomorrow, so I might be a little busy, but hopefully I'll get, you know, at least an hour to spend with you guys. Hopefully you bring the family, bring Dom and Mario and Joe if he wants to come, and yeah, hopefully we get to visit with you guys for a bit. Oh, guys, I can't say it's been rough, but it's definitely been a learning experience this last month of quite a few things. I'm gonna be doing some videos. We have a review to do on a service for Spiritual Vibes and the Soul Sisters, on a service that we had paid somebody to do, and we have a review of their service that we're gonna be going ahead and doing. And I have a product in my bag that I'm gonna be doing it's not really a haul. I guess it's like a witchy haul. When I think of a haul, I think of, I got a whole bunch of shit, but I got like one thing from this Etsy shop, and I opened everything and I looked at it, but I right away put everything back, because I'm like, I want to do a video, because I really loved how this shop packaged their product, and how sweet they were, and how, like, you could tell that they put work into their packaging, and I thought it was really beautiful. So I want to share their shop on my channel. Hey, Lady Grave Dancer. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Olive. So I want to do a product review on here, because I really love how they package their product, and I want you guys to go check them out. And it's really beautiful. It's like pressed flowers. I know you can press your own flowers and stuff, but the ones that I needed for a custom order I'm going to be making some memorial pieces with some ashes of a loved one that had passed away. Not my loved one, a friend's sister's loved one. And they wanted some forget-me-nots to be encased in their memorial pieces, which I think is a beautiful idea. So I went ahead and I looked around, I shopped around. I found on Etsy there's a shop that actually sells pressed flowers, and they had forget-me-nots. So I'm like, yes, because here I had been calling flower shops all over the place, like, do you guys carry forget-me-nots? They're like, no, not until midsummer or the end of summer. And I'm like, oh, well, I can't wait that long. So I did find some forget-me-nots. So I got some pressed, already dried. I would have had to dry them myself, but I found this awesome shop on Etsy, and I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. So I'll be doing that haul video later on, hopefully today. But so anyways, I wanted to get down, because this is a requested video actually from one of my cousins. She had called me the other day, and it's so funny because I get these video requests from, you know, from Witchy Sisters, from, you know, now from a cousin of mine, and I get these video requests that it's so crazy, because it's almost like the universe puts me in a situation or a spot that I'm going to be able to speak from experience. the universe sometimes has a sense of humor. Let me just tell you that. Like, okay, bitch, you're funny. I don't mean bitch as in like disrespectful, but that's just how, you know, me and my girls, we talk like, oh, bitch, or I'll say bitch to myself, you know, but it doesn't, it's not in a way of like, you know, like, it's not in a disrespectful way. So when I say, you know, like the universe knows, okay, this is just how Nina talks. So she has a sense of humor. Let me just say that, because when I go through something in my personal life, it's actually a good thing. It doesn't feel good in the moment, because a lot of times when you go through something in your life, it sucks. You know, it sucks. The emotional thing sucks. The disappointment sucks. The hurt feelings suck. The stress, all of that comes with it. But it's so important that we go through these things, because it's life's lessons. And life's lessons they're never easy, because they're meant to help you to grow in some way, or to strengthen a part of you that you didn't even know needs strengthening. My goodness, I'm like all twisted up in here. But so when you go through something and it causes all these emotions, this stress, this hurt, this whatever it is that you're going through, it's I know you guys are gonna be like, oh no, now she's talking out her ass, but I'm telling you, you will appreciate what it is that you're going through after getting out of what it is that you're going through. You'll appreciate it, because it helps to build you. It helps to make you stronger. It strengthens you in a way that you just, and you survive certain things that you're just like, how the fuck did that happen? Like, I've been through some crazy shit. I've been through car chases. I've been through a lot of gangbanging stuff, because back in the day, like, I was really out of control. And for my reasons, you know, I have my reasons of why I was the way I was. You know, I understand that part of me a lot better now that I've grown out of it. But to look back, there's been plenty of times that I should have lost my life. And getting out of that, and now being here, and knowing that now I'm able to help people who are going through the same things that I've gone through, and to know where it is that they're coming from, and personally have endured things that have just been crazy, and you just think that it's gonna break you, but it doesn't. It actually makes you, because it strengthens a part of you that you didn't even realize was weak. And not saying weak in a way of putting anybody down, but weak in a way of when you build strength, you come to realize that certain things of you were weak. For example, being able to stand on your own, being your own person, not needing people to have your back, being confident, being able to have stronger willpower, and knowing the difference between right and wrong, and not what feels right in the moment, but what's ultimately right for not only you, but for the people that you care about. So there's a lot that comes with life experiences, and there's gonna be times that you're gonna outgrow friendships. There's gonna be times that you outgrow even family relationships that you have. You outgrow certain things, because and not because you're pushing people out of your life, but because you grow past that connection, because that person is not growing within themselves. You either have the choice to stay people who are able to connect with the better version of yourself. So this video was requested to me because my cousin was talking to me yesterday, actually, and it's crazy because she's telling me, you know, I used to have all these friends, and now I'm starting to realize that, she's like, I don't have the friends that I used to have anymore. She's like, you know, and she's just telling me, she's like, why is it that when you start to do better, or you start to do good for yourself, that people start to fall off? And, you know, so, and it's so funny because I'm able to relate in situations when people ask me for advice and people are asking me these things, and I'm able to relate because I know, because either I've gone through it, I'm going through it now, or I've experienced it. So when I'm asked for advice or guidance, it's not speaking out of ignorance, because there's a reason why I'm being asked these questions. There's a reason for it. The universe brought this person to me to ask, and even though she's my cousin, I mean, she could have called anybody else to ask them what it was that she had asked me. But the fact that she was on the phone with me, talking to me, asking me this question, universe said, go to Nina. She will tell you. Because when people are brought to us, and we have things to advice to give other people, it's not by coincidence. It's pouring out here, I'm sorry you guys, hopefully you can hear me. I'll talk louder. It's not by coincidence, because the universe puts people in your life, whether it be for a reason or a season. The universe puts people in your life because that's the way that the universe communicates with others, is through others. So when there's things that you're going through and you feel the need to go to somebody and tell them about this, and here's the thing, I've come to realize that not everybody that comes to you with their problem or their issue, and I this caught me by surprise, because I just caught, this is some shit that I just caught on to, that I'm still very confused about it. I understand it, but it's like, okay, so when a person comes to you and they're telling you their problem, I was told not too long ago that when people are coming to you with their problem, they're not coming to you for advice. They're not coming to you for guidance, which I when somebody says that, it's funny to me, because I don't believe it, even though it's coming from their mouths. I think that sometimes people don't want to hear the truth. They would rather you feel for them for what they're going through, instead of you telling them that they have the power to get out of what it is that they're going through, or that they're causing their own pain, they're causing their own suffering, they're causing their own misery, because of the fact that their situation is too difficult for them to get out of, or they've grown accustomed and they've grown to accept how it is that they feel, the environment that they're in, the people that are in their lives, whether it be through friendships or through blood. All relationships are an option. It doesn't matter if it's your mother or your husband or your wife or your sister or your brother. They're all an option, and I strongly feel that blood it's an excuse of why to deal with certain things, and why to allow people to make you feel the way that they do, and why you tell yourself that you need to accept them for who they are, because they're your blood, they're your best friend, they're your husband, they're your wife. It's not true, because when somebody is hurt, and not a lot of people pay attention to this, but when somebody is hurt, they will cause other people to hurt as well. If you're a hurt, damaged person and you don't want to grow from that, you are only going to continue to hurt and damage other people, because you can't even do good for yourself. You can't love yourself in the way that you should be loving yourself, to change your life, to change your outlook, to change how you feel, to change how you view yourself. So then your outlook on the world is a self-reflection of what you see in yourself. And this is why some of us lose friends. We lose friends along the way, because these friends that they call themselves friends, They're not growing with you. They don't want your help. They don't want to grow. Because growing is a painful process. Because as a child, if you think back to when you were a kid, when your body was growing, your bones were growing, they were, you know, your insides were growing, you had growing pains. Growing causes pain. So when you don't want to grow, it's because you can't handle the pain, the painful process of growth. So what do? You stay where you're at. There's no growth for you. And the people who are growing on the outside of you, they're going to grow past you. And the people who are growing past you, they're going to come to realize that sometimes they're going to have to face being alone because the people that they cared about are not keeping up with this growing process. So the people who are not growing are going to feel loneliness. The people who are growing are going to feel loneliness. And it's supposed to be okay, because the people who are growing, they're going to know and they're going to realize, I'm growing past these people. This is how come right now, for the moment, I'm experiencing loneliness, but I know that I'm working on me. I know that I'm continuing to be a better version of myself, not because people are pushing change on me, but because some people love you enough to tell you that these parts of yourself are not good, and not because they're trying to belittle you or degrade you, but because they care about you in that moment more than what you're caring about yourself. They see more potential in you than what you are seeing in yourself. So when they tell you the bad things about you, it's not to belittle you, it's not to degrade you, it's because it's out of love. And there's a big difference of when somebody gives you constructive criticism and when people just criticize you. So you need to realize the difference. And here's the thing, is that damaged people don't understand that. This is a different language. When you tell a damaged person this stuff, they're not going to get it because they are too damaged to understand your perception on what it is that you see in them. They don't get it. So you can tell a person, like the saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You could tell a person the potential that you see in them, but they need to see that potential for themselves. Otherwise, it don't go nowhere. You might as well be talking to a wall. So that is my video for my cousin, because she needed answers. And once again, it's so funny it's ironic that when I get a request for a video, and for me to be going through an experience for myself to be able to give this advice to somebody else, it makes me so grateful to know that I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing, because there's other people out there who are experiencing the same thing, and I have the ability to put into words what other people feel that cannot put into words what they're feeling. But once they hear this video, once they see this video, they're gonna be like, that's exactly what it is. And it's not because I think I'm a know-it-all, it's because I have dedicated myself, my body, my soul, my spirit, my words, my knowledge. I have dedicated myself to universal energy, to the divine. So when I am saying these things, it is not out of ignorance, it's not out of thinking I'm a know-it-all. It's me just speaking what it is that is told to me, that is given to me. And you'd be surprised to know that sometimes even for myself, if I talk long enough, it's funny, if I talk long enough, I'll end up teaching myself something, because the knowledge is not through me, the knowledge is given to me to bring it to other people, to help them to better understand the circumstances and the situations that life gives to us. We're not here just to live life and pass days and age and grow and die. There's a much bigger purpose to what life is for us. So to live that purpose, to live that purpose and to dedicate yourself to your purpose, you will, I'm sorry you guys, I'm trying to park and I'm talking, but I'm parking at the same time, so y'all already know I gotta pay attention. But when you dedicate yourself to the purpose that you've been given, there's gonna be a lot of shit you're gonna go through, first of all. But that shit that you go through, it can either make you or break you. It hasn't broke me yet. It won't break me because I'm a strong ass person. The universe knows this, so therefore my lessons will get harder and I'm prepared for it. And I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up on myself. I'm not gonna give up on my purpose of life. And I'm not gonna give up on the people who are meant to hear what it is that I have to say. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and read y'all's stuff. Hold on, I got lots and lots of, wait, let me catch up. Okay. Let's see. Danu, she said, hi sister. Hi Danu. Erica says, oh my God, that sounds awesome. Olive says it's rainy in the city. Yes, Olive, it was like pouring. It was pouring down on us, but it's a good, when it's raining, it's really good for cleansing everything, cleanses off anything that's going on. So I'm perfectly okay with it. I'm happy about it, even though I'm not supposed to get my hair wet. I'm like, whatever, wash down on me. That's the universe cleansing us. The universe is cleansing the environment, cleansing anybody who gets some of that rainwater on them. So rain is good, and I got some things that I'm growing outside, so it's like rainwater is the best for them. Let's see. Erica says, so true, same. I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. It's either going to be a blessing or a lesson. I think it's up to us to decipher which it is. Yes, that's true, Erica. Olive says, right. Elizabeth says, I absolutely agree. I've been through my fair share of shit storms, and I've come out of it a better person. Yes, Elizabeth. Yes, girl. Oh, Reddit's joined us. Hey, sister. I'm here. I parked right out in front, so I'm being there right now. Olive says, hey, Red. Red says, no one wants the actual truth. They want us to join in their pity party. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You know, and they don't lie. That's the thing, is that these sayings that everybody knows, everybody's heard, misery loves company, these are the things that the older generations, like back in the day, what they came up with this stuff because they were the wise ones, and they would say these things, you know, like misery loves company, and you can lead a horse to water but you can't make them drink. They came up with these because they, okay, sorry about that. The more of us that there are out here speaking truth, whether it be one or two people within your lifetime, if you help to give them a better understanding and a better outlook, then you've served your purpose within your life. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. Let's see. Olive says it's either a pity party or a me, my, boast. Yes, Olive. Yes. She said, laughing my ass off, pity. Red says, you're right, Olive. It's a pity potty shit me party. Abso-fucking-lutely, she says. Olive says, yes. Erica says, hey, Red, miss you, sister. We're trying to stop by tomorrow. Fingers crossed. LOL. Yes, girl, come by. Let's see. Lily said, yeah, Nina live. Thank you, Lily. Thank you for joining. She said, oh my, I feel heat on this one. Yes. Let's see. Erica says, I always feel like I'm the big mouth because I just had to say something. But in my defense, if not me, then who? LOL. I've never been one to wait for someone else to speak up first. Yes. Yes, good shit, Erica. The world needs more of us. Indigo says, I see you, Lady Grave Dancer. I'm your biggest fan. She said, you're awesome, as are you, Nina. Thank you so much, Indigo. Danu says, yes, sister, preach. I'm loving that plum look today. Thank you so much, Danu. Let's see. Olive says, I mind my own business because you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Yes, well, I could see that. I could see that because you definitely, sometimes it's like pushing a boulder up a hill, you know what I'm saying? Like if you lose your grip, that motherfucker's gonna roll back on you. Red says, here's the thing with Nina and I, all we do through video, texting, emailing, and in person, you will only receive love from us. Yes, sister, I shade of that. Erica says, yes, sometimes I'll be talking to someone and literally as I'm talking, I'm thinking, damn, where's all this coming from? But it just keeps flowing out my mouth to them, so I just go with it. Message. Yes, exactly. And we can all do it. It's just, my eyes are watering. We can all do it, but some of us put a blockage because they're like, oh, I shouldn't say that. That's not the right thing to say. So after you battle this, you battle your inner voice so much. You battle, because I believe your inner voice and your conscience, I believe that all of this comes from the divine. But when you fight and you hold back, you create a blockage on your crown chakra. And like I said before, I said this before in other videos, the spirits are just like, they're just like people, just like us. You can tell somebody over and over and over and over, but if they don't listen, you stop telling them something and then you go to somebody else. So that's exactly how divine knowledge is that it will come to you and it'll tell you and if you don't say what it's telling you, then it just stops fucking talking to you, because what's the point in talking to somebody who's not gonna listen? Let's see. Red says, so when you want to talk about your troubles, make sure you want to hear what you're going to say. Oh, make sure you want to hear what we're going to say. If you just want to talk and us stay shut with our mouths and not be Dr. Phil or Oprah. Red said, whoever you want to label us as. Yes, we are Dr. Phil and Oprah. Erica says, afterwards, I'm like, whoa, well, thank you for the message, universe. Yes. Elizabeth says, you are an absolute blessing to this world, Nina. Much love and respect to you. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I really appreciate that. Thank you, sister. Red says, I'm putting it out to the universe that we're going to be here tomorrow, Erica. Oh, that you're going to be. I was gonna say because we're gonna be here. That she said that you're gonna be here tomorrow. Yes, she's gonna come. Erica's coming. Nicole says, hi, I watch your videos a lot, just never comment, but I really thank you. You are welcome, Nicole, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'm glad that you've joined us. Thank you. Olive says, I think it's a waste though. I used to speak my mind and I feel like when you open your mouth, everyone's true colors show. You see who's fake. Olive, yes, girl. You do, but this is the thing, is that when you see who's fake, when you realize who's fake, then you know who to filter out of your life. You know who's taking up space. You know who's wasting time, and you have that option to then rid yourself of that person and allow somebody who's gonna appreciate your time, your patience, your words of wisdom, your advice, your genuine love. You know that you have space to accept somebody else who's going to appreciate that, and who's not only going to appreciate that, but who's also going to give you that in return for what you have given them. Let's see. Lily says, yes, I wish I could let out more. Some things need to just be said and I suck at it. Lily, it's, you know, it's like exercise. I mean, for those of us who exercise or do yoga, or, you know, whether, and it could be any type of exercise. Maybe you do some type of aerobics. Maybe you do Zumba. I don't know if people do Zumba anymore, but maybe you do that. I work on the yoga trapeze. So it's like any type of physical exercise, you need to stretch your limits. Your body's gonna hurt for a while, but you need to push yourself. And it's like you start to use muscles that you didn't know that you had. And then once you gain that strength, what you struggle to do in the beginning becomes a lot easier, and you build up this endurance. And physical exercise is no different from what it is that I do, because there's been plenty of people who have walked out of my life that didn't want to hear what I had to say, told me I talk too much, told me that I think I know it all, told me that, like Red said, we're Oprah and Dr. Phil. I've heard this. I've been told these things. But do you think that stops me? No, it doesn't stop me. It might stop that person from being around, which I'm cool with. I'm okay with that, because I've said this plenty times before. I have lost people that I have loved to death, to them actually dying and passing, and me not being able to see them anymore. I have lost people that I have loved to death. Why should I hurt and suffer if somebody makes the choice of walking out of my life? I can't control that. Controlling that would be me not being true to myself in order to keep that person around. But I love myself too much to allow myself to have to suppress what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what I have to say. And if people don't want to hear that, then they can separate themselves. That's perfectly okay. That's their choice. That's their choice to make. Everybody has their choices. And if they choose not to be around me because they don't want guidance, they don't want advice, then that's fine. There's plenty of people out here who are throwing pity parties that they can go and have their own big fucking pity party junta and come together and just be miserable people in company with each other. That's fine. You can do that. But here, where I'm at, where I am, know that if you come to me seeking guidance, seeking advice, I'm going to give you guidance and advice, not out of thinking that I know it all, but out of loving you, because I love myself. And because I don't see myself, I don't portray myself to be a perfect person. I have fucked up plenty of times in my life, but those fuck ups that I have done, they haven't made me feel like, I don't feel bad about myself. I have grown to forgive myself for things. I have grown to know that the things that I have gone through, the things that I have done, has all been a lesson for me to be able to help other people in going through their lessons, and let them know, hey, it might be this way right now, but you don't have to allow it to be this way permanently. You have the power to get out of, for every person that comes to me with a problem or an issue, when I listen to what they're saying, I can hear the solution to their problem. They have the solution to their problem, but they need you to give it, to tell them in a way that they're gonna better understand it. And then all of a sudden they're like, I knew it, I had that feeling. Yes, because your intuition was telling you, was guiding you, but you needed to hear it in a different kind of way, because we're so programmed within our lives, whether it be from our parents, from religion, from whatever it is that we go through, we're all programmed to doubt ourselves. So even though you know something, you're going to find some way to doubt what it is that you already know. But then when you hear somebody else tell you and tell you in a way that makes sense, then all of a sudden it's like there's no more questioning. Then you get to see these people grow. These people come back to me and they're like, thank you so much for helping me. You've changed my life. And for somebody to say that to me, it's like, you know, I helped you to change your life. You changed your life. I might have helped you, but it makes me feel really good to know that I'm serving my purpose that I've been given. Let's see. Oh, Erica says, yes, now I know we'll be there, right? Awesome. So Nicole says, I'm with you, Lily Pad, but I'm learning to open my mouth more and more. Yes, Nicole. Good. That is good for you. Let's see. Erica says, Nicole, love you, sister, 100. So glad you're hearing this message, because I was so gonna show it to you later. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so Erica and Nicole know each other. Awesome. So Nicole says, yes, sister, I was reading your comments and know you were somewhat referring to me. Olive says, it becomes fluid. Yes. And Olive says, yes, that's what I see right now. Yes. So Nicole says, love you too, Erica. She said, you know, you saved me and know you're stuck with me forever. Nicole's like, or Erica says, Nicole, you promise? She said, promise forever. That's awesome. All right, you guys, well, I'm here. I know I've kept you guys for a while. I hope that you guys enjoyed this Riding with a Witch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued love and support, and for your video requests, because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do a video about, and all of a sudden I get this video request, and I'm like, universe, thank you. So I want to thank the universe too. Lily says, thanks, girl. I apparently needed to hear this. I'm having issues with a friend, but pretty sure our relationship is coming to an end. You know, Lily, and it's not a bad thing. I know it's sad, and you're gonna reminisce on the happy times that you had together. But you know, just if a person's gonna walk out of your life, you do allow them to leave, but with love. And also, one day, you know, you never know, maybe this isn't an ending, maybe this is a break, maybe this person will come back into your life once they come to realize that anything that you've said or you've done has been out of love, and you know, maybe that might be what that person needs to see for themselves, and they could possibly come back. And then you have the option to allow them to come back, or to say, you know, I don't want to do this again. And everybody has to respect everybody's choices, because you're your own person and they're their own person. You know, we can only do it in peace and in love, and know that the universe you know, gives us lessons, whether these lessons be in situations or these lessons be in people. But it happens, and acceptance and knowing and growing out of what it is that you've been given, then you're doing right for yourself, you're doing right by the universe, and it'll be a blessing in the end, whichever way it goes. Let's see. Oh, Erica says, love you, Nina. Blessings to all. May you all have a fantastic day today. Happy Friday. Hugs and kisses. Happy Friday to you, my sister. All right, you guys. Well, I kept y'all long enough. Again, thank you guys for riding with me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it to anybody that you feel needs to hear what it is that today's message was. Thank you guys for watching. Blessed be.